Hey guys, welcome to another Lost Ark video. In today's video I thought we could talk about the Power Pass, how you get it and what it does, and a little bit of information about how it works. To begin, let me explain what the Power Pass is. After completing the game's main story, and also the quest Aileen's Gift in the North Vern region, a Power Pass will be sent to your account via the in-game mail system. It's essentially a level boost that when claimed allows the character it's used on to bypass Lost Ark's story. On the character select screen, you will see a giant Power Pass button when selecting characters who are able to use the pass. From there, you simply use the pass on your desired character. It's fairly straightforward. What's a little more complicated is what the Power Pass actually does. It does not grant you an instant level 50 character. Instead, consuming a Power Pass on a character unlocks what is called the Adventurer's Path. This is a completely compressed leveling process, which is effectively the highlight version of Lost Ark's story, as told by the NPC Beatrice. This will teleport your character to Trixion, very much like when you first make any character, but unlike normal, you aren't offered class trials or testing, you are offered a quest chain. You can, if you wish, skip this quest chain, which will set your character in Vern, with the main story quest completed up until that point, and you will be awarded an armor chest containing a full set of 320 item level gear to get you started. I, however, recommend completing the quest chain offered in Trixion. If you choose to do it, this will reward you with 2 chests, one containing a bunch of very valuable endgame battle potions, and another containing your choice of a pet. This quest chain is very short and very easy. It is basically a little RP quest where Beatrice is transferring the memories of your previous 50 to your new character. You will briefly relive each large step you took in the main story on your main. This will allow you to get familiar with the new character's skills, playstyle, so you do not just pop into Vern at level 50 without knowing how to play your new alt at all. You will briefly take part in the Battle of Lystura Castle, Armine's Revenge, and all of the big events in the story. You will also briefly gather a few things in Trixion that are meant to simulate your life skill tutorial quests, and when you have completed all of these, you are boosted to level 50 and sent out of Trixion to begin your adventure. But not directly to Vern. You are next teleported to a brief tutorial area where you will now learn about the game's systems, gems, engraving, cards, and so on. This area will offer you a quest chain of tutorials you can now do or skip before beginning your adventure. If this is your first character boost, I would suggest doing them. Yes, they are boring and you will want to skip them, but if you complete them, you now get your account yet another unique pet, a little leggy guy, and also, yes, bunny ears. So if you have been wanting to go full-on weeb, here is your chance to get those bunny ears for your martial artist or sorceress. These rewards will only be offered the first time you go through this, however. So in future, when boosting additional alts, you have no reason to actually go through this tutorial, and I would skip it. This is a great reward for hitting level 50 on your main, as you are going to need alts in a big way to funnel materials to your main for gear upgrading each day. And having the ability to boost a couple for simply hitting level 50 and completing the initial main story is awesome. And they are free, which was unexpected. Once you have completed all the stuff we just talked about, and your new boosty alt is finally in Vern and ready to play, you will be even more excited because you will now notice your mail icon light up. And what is it? Another Power Pass token. Yes, not only do you get 1 boost for completing the prerequisites, you get 2. So you are free to make another character and do this all again, and have not 2 but 3 level 50s ready to begin the endgame. And the amazing thing here is that, because you actually played your way to 50 on your main, there is a very good chance that these boosted alts you have just made will have better gear than the character that you had reached level 50 on to begin with. Because of the boosted reward box that these characters received, they will be much better geared to begin endgame than your main that you have actually leveled. So this can be beneficial in a couple of different ways. For one, it saves you the hassle of getting full 320 gear to get started on upgrading if you choose to upgrade one of them. But also, if you choose, you can level a character initially knowing it is going to be your alt, and the boosted is going to be your main. This will put your main instantly into the endgame, where you can start grinding your daily stuff like islands and so on, saving you hours of pre-gearing. There is, of course, another option later on available to you to boost your characters. This way will be done in your stronghold using your training machine. This option is very different from the Power Pass. It will require you have unlocked the knowledge transfer machine in your stronghold. You do this by completing a short pre-quest in your stronghold when your character reaches level 50 and has completed the story quest leading up to Vern, as well as the Vern storyline, the same as before for the Power Pass. This method, however, requires that your alts are a little bit leveled, and they must be at your stronghold. Then you can pay 600 gold coins to begin the training process. In this case, you won't go to Trixion or do any pre-quest. Your character will simply be unplayable inside the training camp for around 8 hours. During this time, it will be leveled to 50 and have completed the Vern and everything the Power Pass offers, except you will not receive the bonus items from the training quest as you did in the Power Pass. The nice thing about this machine is although it costs gold, it can be used to knowledge transfer or boost your alts every time your main character completes a tier, as you can see here. Although it will get much more expensive at each step, but the character you boost does receive level appropriate gear and so on, so it is a small price to pay for the time you will have saved progressing your alts. Now, this is where the gray area comes into play, where people argue about pay to win. Some people are of the opinion that it's only pay to win if it affects PvP, and if you're of that mind, this won't be true pay to win for you, I suppose. However, in terms of PvE, player progression, gear upgrading, and so on, this is completely pay to win, and I will show you why. Boosting a character costs 600 gold to begin, so you can farm that gold and know it's not very difficult. So boosting one character is not a huge deal. Where it gets gray is, in the real money shop, there is a section called currency exchange. When you click this tab, you can see a market where you can convert your royal crystals to gold. So, in today's market, it would cost roughly $20 for 600 gold, and you can memory transfer 9 characters. So you could, in the shop, directly buy 9 alts at level 50 with appropriate gear ready to farm materials to feed your main to upgrade its gear for $180. This sounds like a lot to me, and I am sure to many of you. However, to some it is not a lot. 9 fully ready to go leveled alts for $180 to them would be a steal. So you be the judge. I won't say either way. I simply wanted to be transparent on the fact that this does exist for anyone that didn't know. Anyway guys, that was my experience with the Power Pass and I wanted to share it with you, because I've had many questions of people asking me what the Power Pass is, how do I get it, is it from the shop or something. I've also had a lot of people asking me about boosting their alts and wanting to know if it was worth it. I can tell you, yes, it is worth it, and in some cases it may even change who your main is. I never thought I would for a second enjoy playing a sorceress. They are too silly looking, female and a bit creepy looking to even make for a middle-aged dude. But man, once you make one, they are so crazy powerful and fun to play. I would never have thought for a second I would main one without boosting it with the Power Pass. So yes, this is a great feature. Okay guys, that's about it for the Power Pass. If you have any other questions, please feel free to join our community Discord, which I've linked in the description. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.